Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We're back with some exclusive content. Ariel, Jason, Leon, and Pierre here to give you guys another episode of Keepers, Sleepers, and Weepers. Hope you guys enjoy. Pierre, take it away.
Man, what a great show we had. Snap did not do his homework, so he's just going to sit here and watch us do our work.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he didn't fucking do his Keepers, Sleepers, Weepers.
Oh, shit. I got to go edit the admin team again.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Snapback God was temporarily stripped of his ability to enter the StreamYard world. Really, he has to ask for permission like a child.
Yep. Can't pick a beat by the beat mercenaries. Can't ban anybody. Can't do nothing.
Dude, but listen, there's a sense of accountability on Views from the Vault, right, Snap? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
There is. This isn't a fucking Instagram live. We're in here. We mean fucking business.
Yeah, but
and Snap shows up the other day eating a cheeseburger 12 and a half minutes late. Fucking rolls on in here like nothing's wrong. And we had to put Snap on timeout. Snap came to me and he was a man. He said, Pierre, you know what, man? I want my privileges back.
And then you go and pull shit like this and don't turn in your fucking homework?
Then I said to him, Snap, I said, Jason, Mead, and Leon were very concerned with your behavior lately. They said they are not going to work alongside someone who shows up 12 and a half minutes late eating a cheeseburger. And I said, you know what, guys, you're right.
Fucking hungry.
I said, we're going to temporarily strip him of his StreamYard access. And he said to me, he committed to me, guys, committed to me. He said, Pierre, there is zero chance I disrespect you, your platform, or my brothers, Jason and Leon, ever again. Mm-hmm. Then I said, no problem, Snap. You will have your access reinstated this evening. And as soon as the reinstatement occurs, he was so overcome with joy that he forgot to do his Keepers, Sleepers, and Weepers. So I will allow this one pass.
He was so focused on not being late, he forgot about everything else.
There you go.
This motherfucker, you know? Snap, we love you, so we will allow you to stay within the StreamYard permissions, if that makes sense. All right, guys, ready to get started here?
You're lucky I'm not principal of this school. Snap. You'd be fucking expelled.
Oh, you ready to expel everybody?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Right, I have more empathy, right, Snap?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started here, fellas.
All right, I'll lead off.
What?
Exclusive fits. You like these, Jay?
You spelled sleeper wrong.
Oh, no, this is a weeper. This is a weeper.
What?
You like these?
Look how those little symbols line up perfectly on that Oilers hat.
That is true. That does look like it looks almost like sunshine rays.
Looks like a peacock.
The Eagles is fire.
Why the blue for the Niners though?
Because I don't have.
You can't use red.
Yeah, not with the NFL.
There's no red. Because
that represents a certain organization.
Yeah.
The red that they have is like faded, almost looks pink.
Yeah.
It's pink. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Admittedly, I may have jumped the gun on this. I may have picked this early when homework was due to be submitted, and after we watched the show, there was a lot of bad hats we saw. But, yeah, I don't know. I just don't. These are hard, like in a bad way. They're hard to like.
I can see it. I like certain ones, like that Eagles one. I really like that one.
Yeah, I think that Eagles is pretty cool.
Is this a program hat, you think?
What?
Is this program stuff, or you think they made these?
No, they made these.
Yeah. And like the Ravens one, I like that too. But the Niners, I agree with you. I do not like that at all. The Oilers, I think they used the wrong Paisley.
You guys, you know what? I don't know whether I like Jason's punches to the face or Leon's slap to the back of my neck more. Because Leon throws like these little jabs where like I don't see it, like who hit me? And Jason just literally like just punches me.
I'm a little more Drax, yeah.
What do I do? What do I do?
Like
what do I do, Snap? What do I do?
No, you uppercut me too, but I mean, at least Jason is right into my face. You like say, I'm gonna hit Snap, but I'm gonna hit him, somewhere where it doesn't hurt too much.
Leon won't leave a mark.
Leon goes in fucking stealth mode and tries to hit me without me noticing. But now I noticed that shit, Leon.
So I warn you before it's coming, is what you say.
Yeah, you warn me before it's coming. Jason just flats out hits me. Leon waits until I'm not looking.
So
And
Leon's
it
the
hits
worst. Leon's the sucker puncher.
Yeah,
What made you think of this?
because you just threw this fucking shot at me just now about
What?
doing your homework and shit.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about it already.
true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. A little dickhead move, Leon. All right, let's move on.
I even forgot I said that. Already. I just say shit in the moment and forget it.
John Jay, love you, bud. You pushed the boundaries in the hat world. This is a boundary that shouldn't have been pushed. I don't know if I go pick this up in Patterson or REI or J. Crew or what, but like the buckle on the front of the hat, I don't know if it's needed. I think it hurts more that it's a Braves hat than any other team, but just not a fan of this. It's a little too much.
Fair enough. To
You
each
can
their own.
store-
Huh?
You can store 4 cigarettes on each side.
I don't think a cigarette would fit in those pockets. Probably too small.
Well, what Snap does is he picks up cigarette butts and then
Oh, yeah. Oh, those would fit for sure.
Well, I mean, guys, honestly, what would you? Let's just say you wore this hat. right?
Condoms.
What would you put on? What would you store in these pockets?
Anything
Bus
that would
tokens.
fit.
Bus tokens.
Bus tokens, yeah, that's good.
Tokens.
Mhm.
Okay.
A condom.
USB key.
a bottle cap.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know, but I'm gonna get to mine later, but I'll wait on that. Let's move on here, Leon. We'll move on to my weeper.
Oof.
I mean, listen. Now that I watched the show, I'm like Leon. I think there might have been 4 other hats that were worse than this, but
Hard to believe.
This is still weeper worthy, though, right?
Mhm.
This thing, I don't know. Just because you can do something. And, you know, shame on you, New Era, for unlocking this fucking bullshit, like where you can fucking alternate colors on front logos and shit. Like, please, man, don't do any more of that shit, because when this stuff gets into the wrong hands, it's a mess. Now, Hat Club didn't go as far bad as it could have been. You give fucking Jamaica Avenue access to some alternating fucking colors on a logo, we're all fucked.
Yeah.
We're all fucked. So
I mean-
that's my weeper of the week.
If you can do this, what would you do?
I would do like a gradient, like maybe yellow to white to like light green to dark green, maybe.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't look good. I'd mock it up first to see, but off the dome, that's probably what I would think.
I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't mess with this, man.
Yeah. Just make it yellow.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe, okay, if you forced me,
Mm-hmm.
I would go dark green, yellow, dark green, yellow,
I was
dark
about to
green,
say that.
yellow, dark
Alternating.
green, yellow. Alternate it in team colors.
Would you do maybe oak in dark green and land in yellow?
Perhaps.
Yeah, maybe oak and green and land and
That's what
like
I
a
just
brown
said.
or something. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. The rainbow's not it.
We've already seen other stores get a hold of those like animal print ones and stuff, and get a little funky. So
No, New Era keeps reusing them on weird stuff.
yeah.
They keep showing up in their little packs. It's like just hats 72 and a half, and then you've got like this like one random like animal print on the front of one of them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
All right.
My sleeper of the week comes from still only the big sizes: Gargon 7, 7, 8, 8. The rest of them are still there. I think this is a cool hat for the fall. Real tree, fall leaf, Toronto Marlies. Looks like a maple leaf. I like it.
And the little crown in front looks like a jar of maple syrup.
Mhm.
We're always paying homage to the crown.
If
Long live the
someone ever
king.
gets paid to throw somebody's slide in there somehow.
Did we miss Snap Sleeper?
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
Ooh,
Wow, okay.
chat.
You slept through it.
If someone ever was getting paid to put on their
Yeah, well, at least I submitted it. So
This Barons wax, or I don't know what they even called it. I like metallic logos on black. The little side baddie, minor league baseball side baddie. This is a clean looking hat to me. And when I checked, there was like most sizes available in this thing. So
Okay.
good pick, good pick.
My sleeper, man, I've always been a sucker for Vero Beach, man, and I like how they put the white button on this Dodger hat, this Dodger affiliate hat, a side patch that we haven't seen really. You know, I think that one was unlocked recently because we haven't seen that before. I don't think. You saw a lot of plain Jane Vero Beaches, but this is a really good hat, really clean, simple. One of my favorite minor league logos of all time from Hat Club, my sleeper of the week.
do you like grapefruit?
No,
I hate grapefruit.
I love
it's
grapefruit.
disgusting.
Yeah.
It is the worst citrus of
It
all the
is.
fruits.
It is.
You can't eat any of like the rind or anything. If you
You
just
can't eat any of it. It's all just fucking
Oh,
shit.
Nah, it's
It's all,
good.
it's all
It's-
dog shit unless you're 85. Like a lot of
It's like
85-year-olds.
it's like disguised. It's a citrus fruit, so you're thinking it's gonna be sweet, and
Mhm.
it's fucking bitter. Like
It's all
bitter.
the extra parts, like the back and the rind of it. If you
If
just
there
eat the
was
meat,
if
it's sweet.
if there was a fruit that matched Jason's ornery attitude when he gets angry, it's a grapefruit.
yeah, just sour and bitter, and
Yeah, it's
That
like
sounds
somewhere
a lot
between a
like me.
grapefruit and a fucking lemon. You know
Yeah.
If you take the time to eat just the meat, pause. It's a
Meat?
sweet fruit.
what the fuck?
he just
Yeah.
paused himself. He likes to eat the meat.
No,
I
like
saw you
the
that.
rest of the part, like the back and then the things that hold it together and all that. If
The
you
back,
eat
you
that
mean
part,
the peel?
that's bitter. I don't know what it's called on whatever the fruit. But
No, grapefruit is garbage.
Garbage, straight
Yeah,
garbage.
and if you comment that you love grapefruit, I'm blocking you from the show.
grapefruit's delicious. Keeper of the week for me, Koki. The sound the frog makes. Learned that today. I just like it. Puerto Rican colors. It's got the Lehigh Valley Copa logo at the side. I just think this is really cool. Not necessarily the first one to do it, but the best one in my opinion so far. So the Koki from Topper Store USA.
Thank you, Leon.
Second one, Hat Club, NoHo. They powered with streetwear legend Jeff Staple, and they made.
What are you
these hats.
laughing at, Snap?
You called it earlier, bro. You called it earlier, like you was like Leon, you and Still and Hat Club. Here we are, Still in Hat
Yeah,
Club.
I like what I like.
All right.
Yeah,
Now, to be fair, Leon's always been a big streetwear brand aficionado.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like these too.
And my homie Justin got to collab with Jeff Staple, who's been in streetwear for like 20 years. I think it's a big deal. So, maybe not everyone shares that sentiment, but shout out to Justin for doing that. That's cool. And Hat Club.
congratulations, Justin.
So you got to work with Jeff Staple. Not many people get to. So they got the Staple branding on the MLB hat, and these are hats you can't even replicate. Re-rock these. Go ahead. Yeah, Keeper of the Week.
Oh, don't dare! A couple of those stores out there, they'll try.
Extreme wear right now is like, all right, challenge accepted.
Hold my beer. Yeah, my keeper is a Leon in the Lab creation from Pro Image Sports Colorado. Honestly, when I first saw this, I thought it was a minor league hat. I thought it was like a Vancouver Canadians hat or something. So Leon did a great job making the Canadian even more Canadian. I don't know. I just like the way this one turned out, even with that giant, ugly ass block on the side. Stars and stripes would have been a lot better, but it always is. But I still think this is a great looking hat.
Thanks, Jim.
And Leon, on your behalf, I want to also on your behalf, I want you to thank the United States government for allowing you the freedoms that you enjoyed today to make these hats.
Yeah, thank you, United States government, and also thank you, China, for producing this.
I do want to say though, even though it doesn't go with the rest of the hat, good job keeping the Canadian flag Canadian.
Mhm.
I know it would have been easy to change it to black and silver and blue, but don't fuck with flags, man.
Noted.
Okay. This one got some mixed reviews on our show, but I actually like this. I like the silver, how it pops off the red. It's one of my favorite hats from this last week.
By mixed reviews, he means Pierre didn't like it.
Yep. That's what I mean.
No, it's not that I didn't like it. It was my least favorite of the four.
Right.
What'd you say, Snap?
Yeah, you didn't say you didn't like it. It was your least favorite.
Yeah, it was my least favorite. That's all.
Yeah.
All right. My keepers of the week. I'm going to start with these. I love these fucking logos, man. Not these three specific, but these teams' minor league logos to me are set apart from the rest of the minor league world right now. The Hartford Yard Goats, the Eugene Emeralds, and the Fresno Grizzlies. I think it's just I think the logos from these three specific teams are breathing life into minor league baseball and some of the hat world right now. And I think, a lot of these other stores would be smart to kind of jump on that train a little bit and play with these a little bit. Three great teams with great libraries of logos. I don't know, man. I'm just a real big fan of these three right now. That's my first keeper of the week.
If you know where these three teams are located, you're a weeper.
Yeah. How dare you?
Yeah,
How dare you know what the team you're repping, what city they're actually from.
Look at Snap. He's like, Snap's trying to figure it out. He's like, all right.
He's got emeralds. He knows where they're at.
Fresno, Hartford, and Eugene.
Where's Eugene? Where's Eugene? Hold on. Where's Eugene? What state?
Guys, Washington.
No,
Wrong.
Oregon.
Close, and they're right there next to each other.
That you were in the same general.
You were in the same part of the country, yes, 100%.
Close enough to be in the West Coast.
Sasquatch, like where would Sasquatch live?
His name is
His name is not.
What's the name again?
Slugger or something.
Sluggo. His name is Sluggo.
He actually lives in Minnesota.
Bigfoot is from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fictional
originally.
All right, let's move on to my second keeper. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, man. I want you to understand why this is a keeper for you. It hasn't even come out yet. And Jason, I'm gonna also throw your hat in there too. There's a reason.
Okay.
First of all, I think this is a good looking hat. Now, would I wear this like constantly? If I were like outside, it's 5 degrees Fahrenheit, and I got a shovel and shit. This thing's going on my head. I like it. But I think what's more important, what people have to remember is these controversial designs, no matter whether you like them or not, they are good for hats. I'm not talking like shitty designs. I'm talking ones that push the envelope or really create a lot of hype or a lot of talk or dialogue. Polarizing hats, right? Those things are good for the culture. Because when you start to see it, right, and you click on a post that has this hat on it, there's probably 200 something comments, right?
Sure.
300 comments. That is good.
Creates engagement, sure.
That is good. The buckle hat that you don't like, that Snap said he was going to put his condom in there or whatever. Or
put your homework in there, Snap, so you don't forget it next time.
Or a thimble, whichever one he utilizes. These things are so important, man, because this polarizing stuff makes people excited, gets people talking about things. And I don't know, man. I think like you got to look past the hat sometimes to the relevance. Remember I talked about on the show that little I forgot the name of that hat. The Rocky Mountain Vibes hat.
Oh, La Lorena.
Yeah, like that hat, right? Like it goes beyond the hat, and I think that's what's important to remember. It's not, and I'm not saying, Jason, you should like the hat. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you should like what it represents or what it creates.
Wait, is there like 8 different camos on this hat?
Yeah, I just noticed that. Tiger.
You get Tiger, Woodland, and Real
Woodland,
Tree.
Yeah, all kind of stuff.
So Snap, you don't like this hat, right?
I not
you don't like this hat.
Okay,
come on.
I don't like the hat because of what he like the color. It's got camo, it's got Real Tree, it's got all this bright ass orange, and I'm not really feeling that Edmonton Trappers logo. if it was something else, maybe yes. If it was, let's just say it was a black with red or something, but this is out there, man.
But you like the dog ear flaps, and
I wouldn't mind owning my first because Leon showed us some dog ear flap hats, and I was like, damn, that actually looks fly.
Can I be honest with you, Snap?
Yeah.
This hat, and I don't want you to take offense to this. This isn't an uppercut. This isn't a punch.
Yeah.
This hat reminds me of your personality.
In the
it's
woods,
all over the place.
It's just all over the place, man. You're like, you're funny one moment, I don't know, man. I think this hat is like this hat reminds me of you. I'm not saying that in insult. No, I'm not saying it in an insulting way.
You couldn't wear this in Atlanta though. You're sweating your balls off.
No, you pass out so hot.
I would love it if it was different colors. I would probably want to rock it. I would, because like Leon just showed that Supreme one. That was badass. That looks really good.
Yeah.
I think you could wear this on a hunting trip though.
Oh, you definitely could.
Yeah.
But you
Dude,
could probably
if I was wearing like my Canada Goose or something, like black Canada Goose, right? And it's fucking cold outside, I don't know why I wouldn't wear it.
Yeah, it's more practical in the winter than a baseball hat.
It looks cool to me.
How much is this hat gonna be? Did he even announce it when he's dropping?
It's probably gonna be. It's got to be $100.
I heard it's
120. I bet 120.
Yeah,
I heard it's around 110, maybe. Yeah,
and I bet it'll sell.
And how much would be the lock?
The lock's gonna be probably at least a $90 hat.
Yeah, probably guess maybe 70, 80, maybe.
Because you gotta imagine it just takes that much more to actually produce it, right?
Now, is this him doing a one and done, or do you see more hats like this coming out?
I think he's just seeing what he can and can't do with New Era. He's just trying all the things.
Yeah, I think he gets in there for the design lab and sees what he can't make normally and goes fucking crazy, and I can respect that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I respect the creativity for sure.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Okay.
Because you can't just order this.
No.
This is him going to design lab and creating some wild shit, and I like it. I like what he's doing. Listen, I think at the end of the day, we want it for what we do, right? And what we enjoy doing is talk about hats and have a good time with us, right? I believe two stores have to either A, continue to be great, or B, get better, and it's Hat Club and My Fitteds.
Look at the hat that he did a few months ago, or maybe 6, 7, 8 months ago, the Angels hat, Back to the Future. What was that material that he used?
Yeah, that was like a holographic almost.
Yeah, it was like a holographic hat.
Mm-hmm.
That sold out.
Yeah, can I finish my thought though? I want to make sure I'm clear. My Fitteds needs to continue to be great, and Hat Club needs to get better. And if those two things happen, everybody wins. Everybody benefits. I'm going to be honest with you. Hat Club is not good right now. I don't care. I don't care what anybody tells me. They're not good. Right now, they're not putting out good stuff. They're putting out some good stuff. But I give them like a C- D+. My Fitteds, I used to think of them as like an A. Right now, they're a B+. So that means they have to continue in that B+ A range, right? Because you're going to have some hits, some misses, whatever. But if those two are doing well, the rest of the hat world does well.
Hat Club became the store that they hate.
Well, because when anything gets big, the creativity somewhat becomes more cookie cutter. It's the way it is, man.
You got to keep pushing stuff out.
You know what? My previous company, one thing, it's one of the biggest it's the biggest company on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
But what they always really echoed and talked about was no matter how big we get, remain small. Making every little area of the business a community that felt small, even though everything was so big. And I think like when you're doing something like where Hat Club's at, in terms of like, they've gotten so big, they have to find a way to remain small. Because the positive attributes of the smallness is the creativity is more grassroots feeling. It doesn't feel like it's being just like copy and pasted across a bunch of hats. It's different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you guys saw with Capsule today. What scared me about Capsule today on This Week in Caps is that they did 13 or 11 of those gray hats, right?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't feel like creative, really focused, concentrated work to create great stuff. That looked like I'm going to take a colorway and paste it across these 12 hats and let's just go. It feels different when you have a slide on our show and there's all these different colors and designs, and it feels different because that is like you feel like heart was put into that.
Right.
Right? Do you guys follow what I'm saying?
Yep, 100%.
When you just kind of fucking paint with that brush across like 12 hats, who fucking cares, man? Who fucking cares? Put your heart into it, put your soul into it, and create good stuff, and people are going to buy it. And even when you get big, remain small.
Mm.
All right, so I want to thank you guys for joining me this evening. This was another fun Keepers, Sleepers, Weepers. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. For Ariel, Jason, Leon, and Pierre, we're signing out, guys. Right.
See everybody.
And whenever you don't do your homework, just say your dog ate it.
Peace.
Brought to you by VFTV.